Good day to you, dear members, and welcome to the solution video of the puzzle Vanishing Point 2, an intermediate puzzle published on March the 5th of 2024, featuring 6 squares placed in a grid and 4 colored triangles, a red, a blue, a yellow and a green triangle, and the puzzle is to give the proportion, the area proportion of the colored triangles. Well, to find that, first of all, you see that what only matters is the base of the triangles, because they go to the same top vertex, so they all have the same height. So the only thing you need to know for the proportion of the areas is the base. It's the same as the proportion of their bases. So these line segments along this line. And to find those proportions, there is the same trick which I will apply, is to find similar triangles because of the parallel lines over here. So I will show that first. Let's make visible the points, and if I extend this line over here and the baseline over here, what you then easily see is that the triangle GQO, this containing the red and the blue, is similar to this triangle OG, and let's give that R. So this triangle is similar to that triangle because these lines are parallel, and that's very easy to show that then those angles are the same. But then it is the question: what is the proportion of these triangles? Well, that's not very hard, because their bases, this has length of 2 square, and if you extend this, you will easily see, because they go this line exactly goes diagonal to these squares, so you know that this base also has length of 2 square sides. So that means that those 2 triangles are not only similar, but they are also congruent. They have the same base. So that means that the corresponding sides GO and OJ are exactly the same, because the bases are the same. That means that those corresponding sides are also the same. So what do we have? And I will put that here, that if I call R, oh no, let's first name the bases to know what reference. This is R, that is B, that is Y from yellow, and that is G. So what we have just found is that R plus B equals Y plus G. And that comes from the similarity of, or the congruence actually, of those 2 triangles. Well, we can do the same over here. If I extend this line, and well, it goes all the way to the left, we have that this triangle GNQ, so basically the red triangle, is similar to the triangle NJ and the point over here. So then the question is, what is their proportion? What is the fraction? Well, that's also, you know that here we have this line it has a tangent of 1 over 2. So again, it goes down 2 squares, so that means that this must be 4 squares. So what we then have, if we compare the bases, this red triangle has base 2, and if you then look at this base over there, you have 1 plus 4 is 5. So it has, the base is 5. So you know that and I'll put it over here, that the red is 2/5 of blue plus yellow plus green. We have just established that from the proportion of those two similar triangles. So that's the second equation we know. Well, finally, we find a third equation from extending this. I can now again enlarge. Again, we have the triangle GQP, okay, containing red, blue, and yellow, and it is similar to this little triangle over here. And if you look at what is the base of that little triangle, of course the base of the large triangle again is 2 squares, but if you extend this goes down 2 over 1, so that means that this one exactly is halfway between A and J. So this is 1/2 square and this is 2 square. That means that there is an area, that there is a proportion of 4. So let's add that. We know that this side, JP, which is R plus B plus Y, is 4 times G, which is the side of the little triangle. So now we have found 3 equations containing 4 variables, and well, that's really basic algebra. We can calculate the proportion of those variables, and what we find, and I will leave that, is that red to blue proportion to yellow to green equals 20 to 15 to 21 to 14. So that's the outcome of those 3 equations. And that also is the answer to the puzzle Vanishing Point 2.